Hey guys, Adam Fenig here with Fenig Equipment. You're tuned into the Talking Shed. Today we're at the National Farm Machinery Show. I've got Taylor Pulver, our territory manager for Yield 360 with us, and we're going to talk some Y drops, how it can help people. Taylor, why don't you tell me, number one, about your role and what 360 represents?
Yeah, definitely. So I am the regional manager for Ohio, Michigan, and Indiana. So we see a lot of times with working with 360, we see a lot about nitrogen management. So that's what you're seeing here with the Y drop system, side dressing nitrogen, giving us that flexibility within our side dress time frame, and that's been a really hot topic here at the National Farm Machinery Show, and even throughout these past few months.
So behind us you can see we've got the Fenig Equipment Y drop toolbar, and what that allows us to do is be narrow transport and stretch out to up to 80 feet and apply and cover even more acres with the Y drops. So let's move up here and look at the Y drops and really dig into them in general. You know, Taylor, I get a lot of questions with guys about what makes the Y drop so special and so different, and to me, I think it's a nitrogen management system like what you talked. We can wait for Mother Nature to lay her hand before we go out there and dump all of our money and our inputs in there. If it's going to be a drought or if it's going to be a monsoon, we don't have all our nitrogen out there when the corn's this tall. We're going to wait. We're going to hold back. What do you see with growers in that aspect?
Yeah, exactly. Just as you said, this year we think about all the options we got out there, whether it be culture, side dressing with culture, or whether we throw it over the top of urea. We think about those options, and with Y drop, we have not only the flexibility to wait longer, maybe towards tassel to side dress and get the best use out of our nitrogen, but also too our placement with Y drop. We have prime placement here, being able to replicate on 30-inch rows, 15s, even 20-inch row spacings, and we're putting it right at the base of that stalk. What we see there is whenever we get a heavy dew or a light rain, that moisture is bringing moisture down to the root base of that corn plant and pulling that nitrogen down into that root system. What that means is that we're capturing that nitrogen efficiency of what we're applying, and then again, as you said, we can play the weather. If it's too wet out, we're not limited by the time frame of our corn. We can wait until it gets to tassel and use that nitrogen.
Absolutely. When you look at the nitrogen efficiency chart and when that plant's wanting to uptake that nitrogen, it's typically not out there when guys are side dressing with a colder rig. It's whenever they're going to use their Heggie. And that's where the Y drops come into play. They place that stuff right at the root zone because, Taylor, right, most of the roots are right there within what, 3 inches?
Correct.
The bottom of the plant.
Within that 3-inch circle is the bulk of our root system. So when we think about throwing nitrogen 15 inches away from that corn plant, a lot of times what I saw this year was the root system never even made it out that far. So what does that mean for our nitrogen? It means it leached through our soil and we never got the use out of it that we could have gotten. When you're talking about the nitrogen efficiency chart, when we get to shoulder high corn, waist high corn, we've only taken up about 25% of our needed nitrogen. When we get up towards tassel or head high corn, that's when it's taking up most of its nitrogen, and that's where we see the best use of our nitrogen efficiency in our programs.
So with the Y drop, some advantages, of course, as you're going down through there, the Y drop can move and flex with the corn, but it'll stay on the row. That V shape keeps that thing funneled right in the row, and these hoses drag and put that fertilizer right where it needs to be. Not only that, but if you do run into any issues, we've got the Breakaway System. It's a safety system built for the customers to keep them from breaking anything on this Y drop. We've got the high visibility, so you can see that when you're going through the field. Couple this with our Y drop toolbar, and you've got one of the most efficient 60-foot applicators on the market. Taylor, we sell some 60-foot pull types, and you're in the $90,000 range. We can get some Y drops for significantly less than that. When you already own that sprayer, boy, does that make a lot of sense.
Yeah, I mean, when you have that sprayer already, why not use it for another use other than fungicide or insecticide applications? That you've already got the investment for that sprayer, and you can do so much more and push your yields even to the next level, even with a Y drop side dress unit like you see here.
Yep. Well, Taylor, I appreciate you taking the time to do a video with us today. I believe there's some rebates available for Y-Drop.
There are until the end of the month. You could be eligible for a $1,500 rebate. So I would very much, might as well take advantage of that money while it's still out there until the end of the month.
Awesome. Get over to Fenny Equipment for all your Y-Drop needs. Thanks for tuning in. We're here today at the National Farm Machinery Show. Thanks, Taylor.
Thank you.